Today we're going to show you how to make breast milk soap. Here we have frozen breast milk that's been donated by a mom who's asked for a special loaf. We have this sitting in an ice bath. This is our sodium hydroxide. These are our melted oils and butters. We will be adding the sodium hydroxide to the breast milk slowly. We don't want to burn or scorch it. This process takes a while, anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes. I'll pause this video occasionally so that you don't have to sit and watch the whole process, but I will show you the different stages as it goes through. Here, you can barely tell that I've added any sodium hydroxide. It's melting so slowly, which is what we want. I've been adding sodium hydroxide slowly and slowly until we've gotten to the stage now where it's almost all melted. There are still some pieces that are frozen. I think you can see them as I stir them around in there. I'm going to set it to the side and let it continue to melt on its own at this point. Here's our melted oils and butters. I'm going to add the breast milk and sodium hydroxide to the melted oils and the butters. I'll give it a quick stir in a few minutes. I want to make sure that I get it really mixed in nicely. The breast milk mixture combined with the oils and butters will go through a saponification process. This is due to the sodium hydroxide. It's time to stick blend. The stick blending process varies. It just depends on the temperature of the oils and the temperature of the sodium hydroxide mixture to how fast the soap will come to trace. Usually within 10 minutes. Right now you see it's really wet, slick looking on the surface. As it starts to come to trace, it'll lose that shiny effect. It'll look more creamy. I like to pour my soap at a light trace just because I can do more with it, and the bars look smoother as they set up and when you're cutting them. Once it's reached a light trace, I'll add my super fats. Today we'll super fat with castor oil because it's great lathering properties, and it also is a really good moisturizer. We also have jojoba oil. I love the jojoba oil because it's an oil / wax, so it helps put a protective surface on the skin. Also, grapeseed oil for its healing properties are added to this soap. The superfat also contains 2 teaspoons of half and half and a teaspoon of honey powder, a tablespoon of raw honey. It's almost to trace right now. It's really close. Just a few more minutes. If you see a vegetable can from time to time in the photo, it's because I have my tablet safely perched upon some vegetable cans so that I can take this video for you. This is our first one that we've made to put on Facebook so that you can see how we make the soap. We may do more, and if so, I'll have to invest in some better equipment to get better videos. We're at trace now, so it's time to add the super fats. We add the super fats because in the beginning stage, when you mix your sodium hydroxide mixture with your melted oils and butters, and you get that to light trace, that all is going to pretty much turn into soap. And we want to leave some moisturizing properties in the soap so that it leaves your skin moisturized, soft, and just healthy. Dry skin is not pretty skin. I've decided to add a little bit more honey with the pipette. It has a really sweet smell right now. I'll continue to mix this for a few minutes. I'll pause and I'll be right back. I'm going to mix for a few more minutes and then it'll be time to pour it in the mold. We're going to use our tall, skinny silicone mold today. This is my favorite molds. I love the size bar. It's great for the hand. It's not too wide, not too tall. It's just my favorite. They clean up nicely as well. Okay, we're ready to pour. See how fluid the batter is with that light trace. I'll have to tap this down to remove any air bubbles that are in the soap. Now I'll take the batter that's left in the bowl and I'll spoon it across the top so that the top's a little decorative. I'm going to scrape the bowl down to make sure we get every last drop. Now to just do some swirls on the top. I'll clean up the mold. Very pretty. It's a nice soap. Now we'll have to set it to the side and let it sit in the mold for 1 to 2 days. Then we'll take it out. It'll be ready to slice up and go to the curing rack for Mom. I hope you enjoyed this video.